Today I continue my walk through Paris. In just one day, I managed to see both the modern city and the historic center, to pass by some of the most famous landmarks, and to spend time simply observing how locals move and live. By chance, I also came across the celebration of Bastille Day. It was one of those moments that capture the spirit of Paris in a single scene: music, flags, fireworks, and people filling the streets with energy. What strikes me most is how much Paris has changed in recent years. Walking through the boulevards, you notice that the city feels cleaner. Public spaces are better maintained, the air feels lighter, and the streets look fresher. It is also safer. There is more visible security, and many visitors now describe the city as far more comfortable to explore than it used to be. Hosting the Olympics played a major role in this transformation. The Games left behind new infrastructure, improved transport, and a general push to make the city more welcoming. You see it in the renovated metro stations, in the clearer signage, and in the smoother way the city handles crowds. The attitude of locals has shifted as well. Parisians are sometimes described as distant or impatient with tourists, but lately, the mood feels lighter. People seem more open, more willing to help, and less irritated by the constant flow of visitors. Of course, the city's still busy, and in crowded places like metro lines or famous squares, you need to be careful. Pickpocketing has not disappeared, but the overall sense is that Paris has become friendlier, more open, and more balanced between locals and outsiders. As for daily life, you feel that quality has improved. More green spaces have been created, streets are cleaner, and public services work better. It is a city that has made progress in ways that matter not only for tourists, but also for those who live here. For someone thinking about staying long-term, Paris is now more comfortable than it used to be. The Olympics were not just a sporting event. They were also a turning point for Paris. Roads were reorganized, areas around the Seine were cleaned and redesigned, and the city invested in long-term improvements. Even small details like new bike lanes and shuttle services make a difference. For someone arriving today, it feels like Paris is more prepared than ever to welcome people from around the world. If you are visiting from the United States or from other parts of Europe, there are a few things worth knowing before you arrive. First, the airports. Paris has 3 of them. Charles de Gaulle is the main international hub with the widest connections. Orly is smaller and closer to the center, so it can be more convenient if your flight allows it. The third is Beauvais, which is used mostly by low-cost airlines. It is far outside the city, and unless you are specifically looking for budget options, it is not the best choice. For most travelers, Charles de Gaulle or Orly are the right options. Once you arrive, moving around the city is simple. The subway covers almost everywhere and trains are frequent. It works well, but during rush hours it can get crowded, so keep an eye on your belongings. At night, it's better to use Uber or another trusted taxi app. Instead of picking a random cab on the street, it's safer and more reliable. Choosing where to stay depends on what you want. If you want to be in the center of everything, arrondissements like the 1st or 4th are the best. They put you close to landmarks, restaurants, and shopping. For a quieter, more residential feel, look toward areas like the 15th or 17th. Paris offers a wide range of experiences, and with the city's improved infrastructure, it is easy to move between neighborhoods. If you plan to visit Paris soon, a few simple tips can help. Book tickets for major museums in advance, especially for the Louvre or the Orsay, to avoid hours of waiting. Use official taxi apps or trusted services when moving around at night. Learn a few words of French, even simple ones like bonjour or merci, because locals appreciate the effort. And don't limit yourself only to the most famous landmarks. Explore neighborhoods like Le Marais, Saint-Germain, or Canal Saint-Martin, where the atmosphere is more local and the rhythm of life slower. Another thing worth noting is how comfortable the city feels for long walks. Paris was always a place for strolling, but now, with more pedestrian zones and cleaner sidewalks, it is even better. Walking along the Seine or through the smaller side streets gives you a sense of the city that you cannot get from any tour. And with so many cafes and terraces, you never have to go far to stop, sit, and enjoy. This has been my time in Paris. If you enjoyed walking through the city with me, please subscribe to my channel. Share in the comments what you would like me to explore next. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.